Not good. Is anybody there? I'm not British, oh my gosh. Is anybody there? In a live chat. Because sometimes it says I can't see. If not, that's okay. We'll get there. Hello to everybody watching. I'm just warming up right now, but this is the stream where I'm gonna try and figure out instrumentals, because I want to. Oh, that was bad. I want to write a song. However, I don't know how I'm gonna write it, so I'll figure it out. Hello. How are we all doing today? Okay, that works. So, I have that part down. Oh, good, that's good. I've had a decent day too. I had a half day, and I didn't have to deal with school, so it was great. Hi! So I'm not entirely sure of what I'm doing for this at all. I planned on trying to figure it out. Oh, thank you. I've been making it up the past few days and kind of figuring it out since then. I feel like that would be the basic, like, underneath, like, what it's hard to explain. I feel like, for me, that would be, like, the part where you, like, sing that first part of the song, and then after that, you really, like, go for it. And then you just go ham on the random octave chords. And then like maybe like kick back into the. Like I feel like that would be a decent progression for the song, but like I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of. I have a whole big range that I could possibly use. Oh hey, what is that note? I think of. I would never use that in a song, but like. That's like 4 octaves worth of C's. Well, that would also be pretty, but that's just a whole bunch of octaves. I feel like I want to like do something, like play something else other than my own music for a second. And then it's a bunch of French. But I don't know French. I don't speak French. I've taken German. I know a little bit of German. But I've never spoken French. To be completely honest with you, I feel like it's too hard of a language to learn. So I haven't bothered to learn it. I feel like I should eventually so I can sing that song. That was cool. And then I know a whole bunch of random 21 Pilot songs as well. But I haven't, like. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That was one of the first songs I've ever actually learned on. I say piano, I'm playing on a keyboard. But I've just been altering the. There's a function button on mine where I can, like, change the octave on it. Because I don't have the bottom half of a piano or, like, the upper half of a piano. So I have to figure out, like, where I have to play. So it's kind of awkward sometimes. Because you can play, like, really low down in your left hand, but then you have to play, like, ultra far over on the right hand, too. So you're playing, like, really arched out. So I'm considering getting a new keyboard sometime soon. Okay, I want to know what these scam callers want from me. What do they want? Messing up my piano. Whatever, there's nothing really to that song except for the ending. Which I thought was really pretty the first time I heard it, because I was like, oh, There's a cute ending to it, and not like slamming on keys or just like randomly leaving it like a. Like, where does that lead to? Where? Who leaves it just at that? Who? Because I don't like that. Something irks me about that. Oh, it says nobody's watching. Uh-oh. Is someone watching? Because if it's just telling me that nobody's watching it, and then it ends up popping it to like 30 people, I'm gonna be like, are you kidding? Because it does that sometimes. It says like I can't see anybody, and then all of a sudden it's like there's 30 people. It's like, where did these 30 people come from? Nobody knows. Oh. I'm still learning that one. I'm not 100% sure on that, so I won't play it because I know I've screwed up. I still don't know that one. The only one I know the whole way through is Truce, which I feel like should not be the only one I know the whole way through, but that was like the first song I actually like practiced on. Because the thing is with the French song, it was so easy to just like skip. And it's like, it's the thing about the right hand on that one. if anyone's in the chat, that was Truce by 21 Pilots. If anybody's watching the stream at all, actually, you don't have to be in chat. Sometimes my stream tells me that nobody's watching it, and there's like 1 or 2 people on there. So, if you did hear any bit of that, thank you. Okay, I did say I was going to practice my own music too, so I should probably do that too. Is anybody in the stream? Say hello if you are. I would love to have a yap sesh. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, hello! Hi! Yeah, it says you're not on the stream, but I can read your chat. Okay, so there's one person! Hello! If you were there for that last song I played, I wrote that last night, I'm pretty sure. Like, I made it up just, like, slamming on the keys last night. I was angry. Oh, wait, thank you! Ooh, another person joined the chat. Hello, everyone! How is everyone's day going? Tell you something about my channel. Ooh, okay. So, my channel basically is just play piano. Yes, I do play piano. I also play flute as well. That is somewhere in this house. I'd have to go dig it out. Now, telling something about my channel. My channel's just like a hodgepodge of just stuff. So basically, like, I have like my own song from, like, I wrote it. I like wrote the lyrics and I made like the instrumentals for it, and it's on my channel. It's called Casanova, and it's by my my near and dear alias for a alias. Sorry, not Elias. Alias for a band that I called Your DC's Echo. And so that's on there. There's a couple covers. There's, like, they're really old though, so I wouldn't suggest listening to them because they're kind of bad. And then I have like a whole bunch of quotes, few edits of like different fandoms and fan bases I'm a part of. Like, there's a whole lot of stuff on there. So it can be something, I guess. It's a lot, and it's like a 3-year-old channel, so it's pretty old. Oh, thank you. Whoa. Whoa. There's a noise I don't like. It's that one. The wind is really bad here. Yeah, I'm still learning that song. That's Drag Path from 21 Pilots. I know a few other songs from them. It. Oh, well. Who booed me? Who was that? Well, I'm still learning, so I think it's kind of funny because I love seeing people like leave hate stuff because it's kind of funny. Oh, thank you. That's one of that's another song from 21 Pilots that I know. I know a couple of their songs on piano, but that's like that one and um Drag Path, which is one of their unreleased songs from the newest album. I learned both of them. I had to teach myself Drag Path because unfortunately there's really no tutorials on like how to do the right hand, sorry, like the melodic part to it. And then the song I just played was Truce, which is from one of their older albums called Vessel. And that was like the one that was like, ooh, I want to learn that one first. So that's the one I learned like first. and then I went from there. I know a couple of other songs, and then I also just use this as like my own little like hammer away at the keys and like figure out like my own kind of music, I guess. I don't I don't really know how to write my own music because I haven't really learned. I just kind of make things up and go with it. Ah, angry noises. That's the only way I can really describe that. Thank you. I've only been like I self teach myself this kind of stuff because I don't. There's something about like going to lessons for me that ruins things. Because I used to take flute lessons. I've been playing flute for 5 years, almost 6. It's crazy to believe that. I was in like, it's been a while. And when I first started learning flute, it was like, oh, wow, this is hard. Okay. So I self-taught myself, and then COVID hit, and it was like, oh, this is great. We're self-learning everything. So for 3 years, I had to pretty much teach myself how to play a flute. And like now I'm old enough to the point where like I could have taken lessons, and I took lessons about 2 or 3 months ago, and those those lessons kind of ruined my fun a little bit. I didn't like playing my flute as much at that point, so lessons didn't really work out, and I just went back to self-teaching. So basically, if anyone wants to like learn an instrument, I suggest definitely, if you plan on taking lessons, make sure you find someone that like follows your schedule and follows like your way, like understands your way of playing. Because I learned really quickly that if you have a person who's like, oh, I want you to do this, then it starts becoming like an, oh, that's not how I do it. Oh, for some piano, little on flute. Yeah, that's kind of what I do, honestly. Like, I have all sorts of like flute stuff that I should definitely be practicing for, especially because like next week I have a county concert, like an honors band kind of thing, and I'm on flute for that. But the thing is, I don't plan on looking at it until like the day of. So like if they like say anything about how bad I sound that day, I'll be like, well, I was too busy practicing a different instrument. Leave me alone. But honestly, though, like, self-teaching piano has been pretty fun because it's something that I've wanted to learn, and, like, I'm, like, doing it at my own pace. Like, I don't have to learn at someone else's pace. I think that's what took made lessons for flute so, like, rough on me, was the fact that I didn't like having to move at someone else's pace. I wanted to move at my own pace. And, like, she was like, well, I'm concerned about you. Like, and your stuff. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't be. She was worried I wouldn't make it into district band because I didn't have the music prepared. Well, I walked into the district auditions with barely any music prepared and stumbled through them and still made it into districts. So she had no reason to worry. And so it doesn't make any sense to me personally why someone would be like, I'm so concerned for your playing. Why? What's the point in being concerned in someone's playing? Am I gay? That's a hard question. Why do you ask that? Do I sound like it? Oh. I don't intend. That's kind of just how I naturally talk. Is that. I bet that's kind of annoying. Technically, yes. I okay. I'm not used to openly talking about who I like online. I'm bi. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I'm bi, but and I tend to favor girls over boys, but right now I'm dating a boy. So like I don't know, it was like first option kind of thing. Right? I don't try and be sorry, but it's just kind of awkward sometimes because people are like, "Oh, that's a choice." And I don't mean to like be like obnoxious. Like I don't try and like I don't like try and talk about it too much anyway because it's like I don't want to sound like those people that you hear all the time that are like, "I'm gay, be gay with me." Like, no, I don't want to sound like that. I just want to be like, "Hey, there you go. Here's me. Take it or leave it." And then most people just tend to do the take it or leave it thing and just leave, and it's like, "Oh well, bye." Because I mean, what's the point in? I mean, like obviously, you shouldn't be upset about that kind of stuff. Like if somebody leaves because they don't like you for who you are, it's probably best that they leave anyway because like you're looking at them going, oh, they probably weren't good enough. Because they're like they don't want to accept you. Then it's like, well, you're saving yourself in the long run by watching them walk away. Then I think that's what I've learned growing up was like, oh yeah, people are gonna do that. Oh well. I definitely I've definitely been working on that the past few years. It's definitely been improving like how I like believe in myself and like how I am as a person. What is this AI filter? Look, do you see this? Do you see the effect like near my hand? Do you see that AI filter? Ew. Ew. I didn't set this. I did not set that filter. YouTube. Ew. And it's like moving the fan. I noticed because I was like moving the fan every time I moved. Ew. YouTube. I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Is I'm yelling at a phone, telling it to turn off an AI filter because YouTube just can't handle not having AI filters. That's another thing I hate. I know I was supposed to be playing piano, but at the same time, I get off topic so easily. And I realized that like AI is like a wall. It just kind of just like moved in and then just sat there. And it's like nobody's getting rid of it and everybody's just adding it. Like you're building walls like to a house. Instead of just like moving the house and putting it somewhere else, they just build it and then leave it and then abandon it. So like once like that, and it's so annoying too because they don't get rid of it. Something that they need to do is get rid. Holy smokes. Sorry, about jumped out of my skin. The wind is like crazy here. Holy smokes. Yeah, that wind is. I still get a little nervous, sure, but it's a little easier to. Like, once I get on a roll, I get on a roll. I kind of just forget about it and just yap. It's like, at the beginning of the stream, I was like, ooh, this is really awkward. I'm just gonna be quiet, not talk. And now it's like, okay, I can talk. I can at least open my mouth. Because I get really, really awkward with that kind of stuff. I'm like a really socially awkward human. And that's another thing I've tried to improve on recently. Like, I've tried to improve on that and my self-confidence. I love the hype up. The hype is unreal. I think you're like the only person in the stream right now too. So it feels like a one-on-one because nobody else is in the stream right now because nobody is this. Thank you. Oh, another human. It's like I see like this number and it goes 1, 2, 0, 1, and it's like, where are these other humans? First of all, why is it not showing up other people that are in this stream, and why is it not showing a whole lot of other stuff? It's just throwing me off a little bit. Hello. This YouTube stream thing is driving me crazy. There's too much going on. Like, there's like the fact that I can't like access the chat. Like, I can't type anything, I don't think. Ow. My eyes dried out. Hold up. I'll talk with one eye covered. But, like, I can't access the chat. Can I? Ooh, I can start a Q&A. Okay, I might do that later. Oh my gosh, my eye. Okay, anyway. Hello. I don't remember what I was talking about because I've just been going on a tangent. Okay. Ow, my eye. Can I play piano with one eye? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe? No, maybe not. Ah, I'm blind. Hello. I love the people tuning in just randomly through this, because then there's the people that have been here, and then there's the people who haven't, and it's like a perfect blend between the two. Oh, I don't know what I was doing there. That was wrong. Happy Thanksgiving! Now, where I'm at, Thanksgiving's tomorrow, which I'm not ready for personally, because I have to do a lot of babysitting tomorrow for the rest of my family, because there's a whole lot of toddlers that need watched as the family makes the food, because, well, they need a babysitter, and I can't help with that, so I figured might as well. Oh, this AI filter's driving me crazy. Why turn on the light? Hold up. Ah, now it's blinding. Okay. There we go. Now everyone can see. I think the filter turned off too. Wait. Did it? No, it didn't. The filter's still on. That's annoying. Thank you. What I don't like is that my highlights are just like, they blend enough. I just got highlights yesterday for the first time. I got like bright red highlights. I say bright red. It's not bright red. It's maroon. But I got like red highlights, and I was like, oh, well, that works. Because I like really wanted highlights for a while, and then I got them. I go into school today and I was like, hey, you got highlights. I'm like, yeah, I did. Like, nobody knew I was gonna get them. Even though I hadn't shut up about them forever, so I was like, I think everybody forgot. What is going on outside, man? Is it like I swear it's storming, but it's not. Like, if I check my weather, I don't think I can. Okay, sorry. Jeez. Okay, so I can't check my weather. That sucks. But it's, like, really bad weather-wise here. And, oh, another thing. Hearing the wind. I have to sing for the national anthem tomorrow in my town, and the issue with that is me singing that in, like, freezing cold at, like, 9 in the morning on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be tired. I've been sick for the past few days, so, like, I can't sing. And so I'm gonna be sitting there going and singing the national anthem in, like, this really low register in front of a whole bunch of people I don't know. I mean, like, there's gonna be, like, over 1,000 people there. Which, I mean, that's nearly enough people like the people that signed up for this race, like there's enough people there that like it's the equivalent of how many people are subscribed to this channel right now. That's how many people are going to be there. I'm like, well, I get a nice statistic, but at the same time, oh my gosh. That's a lot of people to hear me sound like a dying cat. But I think that's fine. I think my voice will carry in the wind, so that might help. But it'll be like 20 degrees tomorrow morning where I live. And I think that's a little like, I don't know, like I don't know the word. Too much. I think that's what I'm just gonna leave it at. It's just too much. I'm like trying to find out what words to say, because like I do talk a good bit, yeah. I I don't really talk a lot outside of like school or what wrong. When I'm in school, I like completely shut down. I'm like, yep, nope, nobody sees me. Second I get home, I'm a completely different person. I just don't stop talking. I hear thumping outside. Why is there so much noise outside? Hold up. I'm gonna be in the room. Hold up. Huh. Okay. I don't know. It must be the wind. Literally. It literally might just be the wind. Because I'm not kidding. The wind outside right now is absolutely crazy. It's like one of the windiest days I think we've had this year. Not considering like stormy days. Yeah, I do. I do in fact do that. Cause I'm like, something in me is like, I don't want to just hang out in school and be like yapping to people. Cause I feel like for me, I just want to do something academically and leave. Especially because last year I had a whole lot of like social drama, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with social drama. So that's how I live my school days. I just kind of like hunker down and go learning. Except for I'm a terrible learner. That's something I'm really bad at. It's learning. Like if it's something I like, I love learning it. But if you put me in school, no. I sit there and I probably like, I've written more like of a book than I have actually like written notes in school. Like I draw more in math class than I do like do my actual math problems. Cause like my attention is like everywhere else. Which kind of stinks for certain rooms because certain rooms don't have like, certain rooms don't have decorations. Like my math teacher, he just like has like bare walls. Do I have ET? I don't know. Like that's something I would have to look into. Like, so I go to therapy. My therapist is like, yeah, you don't have it. I do have diagnosed OCD and anxiety, but I have not had diagnosed ADHD because my therapist is like, nah, I don't think you have it. No, I just think I'm a terrible learner. Another thing I have for math is I have something called dyscalculia, which is basically like math dyslexia. I don't understand math. My brain does not process math. It doesn't happen. I don't tend to like bring up my diagnosis stuff as much. Yeah. Like, I like to know what, like, because some of that stuff I've had since I was a kid. And to me, I, like, really wanted to know, like, okay, what's going on? Why am I doing the things I'm doing? And how can I fix that? So, having those diagnoses, it kind of, like, helped in a way. Because it was like, okay, that's what's going on. Here's how we can fix it. And then you map out a plan and go with it. And that's kind of helped for a while there. Like, there's still certain things I'm still working at. It's like, yeah. me, me, me and my one friend, we sometimes, we kind of just, like, have these, like, giant rant sessions where we just, like, complain to each other, because sometimes we'll have, like, meltdowns or, like, shutdowns and emotional stuff like that. Oh, no, no, you're good. No, you're completely fine. Because sometimes it's delayed, too, so it's, like, it's delayed on my end, so I'm interrupting you. But, like, we sometimes just sit there and we talk, and we're both like, we're both we're both neurodivergent. We'll figure it out. And it's always nice to have that kind of like thing to fall back on, where you're like, okay, somebody else understands this. We're gonna go with the flow. I think that's why I love music so much, is it gives me something to like focus on. Like I can hoper. Wow. Okay. Well, that would make it easier to understand certain things too. Yeah. That's some that's some like hard stuff that happened. Like trauma's like no joke. It's a lot. Preach. That that is such a relatable statement. I I tend to like not like the thing about me understanding people though, it's kind of weird. I can look at someone and just by like one mannerism alone completely understand what's going on in their head. And sometimes it's for the worst, especially like if I know the person, because I'll look at these people and be like, I I understand what's happening with you, and you're like, what do you mean? and, and it's like, oh, nothing. I didn't I didn't mean to bring that up, but here's this. Like I once yes, it's like your brain instantly kicks into like yeah, empathetic. Like you feel like that strange like wave of empathy, and you're like, I know how they feel. Like I'm in your shoes. I get you. And then it's like I feel like understanding that personally to me. I feel like that helps in a way strengthen certain friendships and like help other people through things. I think it only turns into too much whenever everybody's like, okay, I need you to help me, and it's like 14 people in line for help, and you're like, I can't do that. I can handle one, maybe two, but it's like, because we're all people, we all have feelings, so. Yes, exactly! It is so hard to articulate it. I feel like that's why I like to like write poetry and stuff. It's easier for me to like write things down and convey it rather than like try and like speak it face to face. Yes! Oh my gosh, I understand that so well. It can be so much to like yeah, and then eventually it's like well now it's like you feel like you don't have anything left to give in you, and then you're like, oh no, I need to be able to do this, but also I need time for myself. Yes, dude, this is so relatable. Like actually so flippin' relatable. I think that's another The reason why I can't focus. My brain just doesn't shut up. It's like, I need to worry about everybody else first before I worry about this. And that can be, like, a whole lot. I love watching, like, the person counter up at the top. It's like 1, 2, 1. And it's like this random, like, these random people are just scrolling and they eventually fall on this. They're probably like, oh, geez, she's on a ramble. Yeah, thank you for that. I get like really awkward at first because I'm like, oh, new people. Okay, let's not try and screw this up. Cause it like, yeah, it was a matter of like, cause the other day on stream I had some like really creepy people come on. I was like, oh yeah, no, stop. Whoa, hey, I just bumped that. Yeah, I had some like really creepy people on stream. Like they were like trying to like they were trying to be like really weird. Ooh, do tell, I love secret hack things. Those are like my favorite. I can't yeah. That's exactly how it like is, yeah. Like thinking of people like books is like the easiest way to think about that. Do I talk with myself a lot? Yes, it's unreal how much I talk with myself. Yeah. I tend to also like write these things down. And then I end up like writing a whole book on them, and then I kind of forget about the argument I had with myself. So I'm just like, what'd you say? I'm like, oh, nothing. Nothing. I was talking to myself, and then you're like, why'd you say that? Why'd you do that? And I think you're weird. But like, really, it's just like, it's what I'm used to. It's just like talking to myself. It's easier. I bet that leads to pretty fun discoveries about stuff though. Remember the one day I got distracted and went down like a 2 hour long rabbit hole about like the human body. It was so weird. Because I just wanted to like learn about the organ. Like all of a sudden I was like, I want to learn about the organ system, and sure enough, I'm like learning like the anatomy of a neck. Like, where did that come from? So it's like, like where did that come from? Or like the one day I was like learning about sharks, and eventually I was like, you know what? I'm gonna like memorize the periodic table. Where did that come from? Where did I learn the periodic table? Completely forget what happened as to how I got there. I have zero clue anything on the periodic table except for 17, which is chlorine. And the only reason I remember that information was because it came from a YouTube comment section. Exactly! Dude. I love when people get this stuff, because I feel like I'm like the only one. I'm like, what is this? Why is it I'm the only one who's curious about, like, the anatomy of, like, a chicken? Or, like, sometimes I'll, like, hyperfixate on, like, one specific thing for, like, months on end. So, like, right now I have, like, 4 hyperfixations, which are, like, dinosaurs, ducks, and 21 pilots. If my fish does that one more time, I'm gonna get mad. The personality type. I'm pretty sure I was an INFJ too, but I would have to double check. I took the test so long ago that I just don't remember. I would have to I would have to look again, but I'm pretty sure that's what I was as well. Yeah. The personality type thing was like such a big thing when I was in like sixth grade. They were like, "What's your personality type?" I'm like, "I don't know." They're like, "Take the test." I'm like, "Okay." It was like roughly the same time where like the Hogwarts house craze was going on in my school. It was like, "Dude, you should tell me what your Hogwarts house is." I'm like, why would I do that? Because I want to know your personality. It's like, oh, geez. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. I've never actually like talked to anyone from India before. That's kind of cool. Wait. I'm like, see, I live in the U.S., so I'm like, I'm here. I so I tend to just I I'm everywhere. Well, being knowledgeable is actually pretty good too. Like learning everything, like being a knowledgeable individual is like a great thing to be because then it's like you're knowledgeable, you're trustworthy, and then people like look up to you more. And then it's like, yeah. I don't know if I delivered that correctly. Like I don't know if that came across because I genuinely just like the articulation is just not in my head. Yeah. I feel like that's always like I feel like the hardest thing about like fixing something about like yourself in general is like it's so difficult because you're like you have to like motivate yourself to start, and then you, like after you identify what's going on, and it's just like, ugh. But like overall, it's like once you figure it out, you're like, yeah, and then you have to like work at it, and you have to like motivate yourself still to keep going, even if it doesn't like work out the first time. That was one of the hard things for me back in like I don't remember, was it like April, I think? Roughly April. Um I had like this one friend group and I didn't realize just how much bad stuff I was doing until like they like left me entirely, and then I look back on it and I go, "Oh, that wasn't smart of me." And then I had to like recover from that cuz like I was friends with them for probably 3 years. And then I had to cope with like losing them because I still was like I should still be friends with them. Why aren't they like what did I do wrong? And then it was like I didn't do anything wrong. So here I am like trying to like recover from that. It was like, "Oh man." So, in the end there, I've started definitely like improving off of that. It just took me a long time. Like it improving's hard. Yeah, forcing it is I think that's one of the worst things you can do like whenever you're trying to fix something about yourself and you're like working on it. That is true. You can't because like I feel like with that like emotions and smarts are like two very different things. It can be ultimately like super smart but be like emotion like you can be super smart up here and like be emotionally here. Or you can be emotionally here and be like smart down here. That's what I'm at. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's that whole like understanding. Like once you understand your mind, you can understand a lot of things. Because I mean, to understand your mind, I feel like you have to be like a pretty strong person to even think about like considering doing that. I think I've probably heard of him. I probably haven't seen him in a while, but like I've definitely heard of him. Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely something I've had issues with. Like I don't know if like you've had any issues with that too, but it's like people think you're just so dramatic because it's your way of expressing things and like understanding yourself. Yeah, I get that. That's horrible. I feel like if there's one thing I wish that like wasn't a thing would be like emotions being negative. Cuz like negative emotions while they're like definitely something like you can learn with, it's like it's horrible to experience them. And I think that's the worst part about it is like understanding that like negative emotions they're like so bad that can lead to things that are good. At least that's my opinion on them. But it's like I don't like them. Like right now, like there's like a whole lot going on like my family wise, and I'm like, ooh, that's not good. And so it's been like really bothering me recently, which is why I've probably taken them live like 3 times now. Because music tends to be like a de-stressor for me, and every single time, like I go live, um, I sit there and take my mind off of it. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's like they don't understand how we like. It's like it's so hard to like understand. Like, I mean, to understand other people, it's so easy, but for other people to understand, like someone like you or me, it's like it throws everyone off. Okay, I'm probably gonna end the live now because I've got to do stuff now. Thank you so much for talking to me. I'll probably go live sometime again this week. I hope. Thank you for talking. You definitely it was hard, but it's definitely easier to understand. Bye. Thank you for joining. You as well.